Hello everybody, it's February 26th and it's time to get to work. Let me show you what I mean by that. We're at Quartzsite. We were just down in Yuma. Spent a couple days in Yuma and we encountered a few problems. Now I know some of you guys, there's two things you like to watch. People having fun and people that had problems and how they get through those. So if you think camping's all fun and glorious, we have our good times. But 2 days ago was not one of those times. We had a little problem going on and we're going to get to it and show you what happened. So normally, when you plug into shore power or a generator, as in this case right here, we have a camper plugged in to shore power. It goes right in there. No problems. You can hook a generator on. It goes right in, powers everything up, and you're fine. But sometimes, like the other day, everything goes awry. Okay, so what we got going on here is the tools you're going to need when you camp. If you think you're just going to camp and go a couple months and have a one toolbox, no, that's not it. You're going to need drills, you're going to have angle drills, you're going to have sockets, ratchets, you're going to have more drills, and you need an ugga-dugga gun. What we got going on here is an underbelly we got to take down. So here we are in the underbelly, and I shoved this wire through where the panel box was. It's coming through here, and we just gotta pull it and shove it down somewhere down through there. Okay, we got it coming through to here. So we're going to snake this wire up through there. And I don't know if you can see where the other thick one is. Up through that truss. That's where we're going. That's where we're going with it.
I'm going to speed this recording up because it's pretty boring just watching somebody do the work. However, I assure you, I wasn't really happy. It was a hot, miserable day, and I hate spending money.
There we go. I got this run coming down here. One run is already up through, and we brought it right through that truss there, all the way back from up there. All right, so now we can just take this so gently. Try to shove it up through here. Hopefully there's enough room. Oh, it's working. I'm gonna go in and see how much I got up front. So come on in here, guys. This is my setup under my bed. What we have here is our lithium batteries, battery bank, a couple of MPPT controllers for solar, disconnects DC to DC charger right there, and right here, that's the culprit. We have an inverter charger. That's a 10-2 Romax that brings power in through the inverter and back out to your fuse box. 10 gauge is not adequate to run a 50 amp rig. It's got to be much more. So that all needs changed out. And when I had a guy looking at that, all those battery cables are inadequate also. That's 2-aught. They should be 4-aught to run a 3,000 watt inverter charger. So we're going to change all that out. So we're going to change all that out and let's go get started. Show you what I had so far. Okay. So we got our 2 legs coming up in through here. So one leg will be coming up for the feed into the inverter, and the other leg feeds on back to the circuit breaker, circuit block. So that's all ready to go. So here's a little update how everything went for me. Everything went pretty well. I'm very pleased with what I got, my Victron unit, and all the proper wiring. Let's turn around and take a little look, see what we got. Alright, so right up front, we got our MPPT for 1 set of solar panels with a disconnect, our T-class fuse. All these wires are now 4-aught wires leading to the bus bars. There's a Victron shunt, DC to DC charger, so I can charge my house batteries here while I'm driving through my truck on the alternator side. This is there's a solar disconnect for that solar panel bank. This solar panel bank also has a DC disconnect and another MPPT controller. So I have 2 separate units. This is my new Victron Multi-Plus 2 inverter charger. All wired really well in 6/4 gauge wiring. This is a fan that is on a thermostat. It vents down through the underbelly to blow this air out when it gets warm. I have to put a cover on that, but I have a wire coming out of my fuse panel so I can hook my Starlink up. That is in the forward compartment, and I used the 10-2 wire that was previously there to power the inverter. I made another circuit for that. You just heard that fan kick on. It's sucking the hot air out through vents here down there and one on the other side of the batteries. So all in all, that's my setup, and it works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. Stay tuned. I have 1,450 watts of total solar. One bank has 4 200-watt panels. That's 800, and then I have another bank of 2 panels that is actually 2 panels that are 375 watts each. So that's just a 650. That's going to the other bank, and does pretty well. We're going to test it out again this weekend, see how it does.